Greetings! This is the Forgotten Prime, and today I am doing a reactionary and a little bit of information that I have and remember from this particular hobby. And I decided to do some digging to find information regarding it. And I'm being already called names even before I even speak about it. But it's not just me. They're already labeling, you're talking about other YouTubers who actually pointing out the same thing I'm pointing out. Thor from Marvel was based off of this guy. The Norse god Thor. Norse god Thor basically cared about the little itty bitty maggots that we are called human beings that run around on this planet trying to figure out who we are and where we fit in this fucking world. He gave a crap about us, so he fought for us. His dad kept saying, "Why are you wasting your time with those maggots?" Throughout the entire time that I remember from the original comic books that I read before I sold them all, because yeah, I got tired of comic books at a certain time because it kept repeating itself at a certain point. And that was in the early 90s. There was a franchise that started coming out, and I loved it, and it was the Ultimate Timeline. But then all of a sudden, it gone, disappeared. When I found out that it got canceled by Disney, I'm still pissed. And then Disney goes and uses the Ultimate Timeline Nick Fury to be put in your film, and then have his eye gouged out by an alien cat, and not Wolverine. And yet, you continue to follow the line to change things. Whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. Here's the kicker. That's a tool, not Thor's power. Thor is Thor. That's all we were trying to tell you people. But yet you continue to say, "Oh, you're bad because of the fact that..." Bad. Well, yeah, we're bad because we're men. We're bad because of the fact that we like the original Thor, and you want to put Natalie Portman, a.k.a. New Thor, in place. Great actress. But I don't see her being Thor. No. This is not a good way of telling a story. This is just telling people, walk away now. We're no longer catering to the original fans of the original gen. Well, guess what? I'm a fan of the original gen, and I'm walking. I'm not going to spend my money on you people anymore. I'd rather bootleg it than fucking pay for it. Because I'm that fucking pissed at you people. And guess what? I won't even do that because I'm done with your franchise. This right here tells me, I don't want you anymore. We're going to make all male characters, especially if they're white or straight, we're going to make them female or a different color. Well, guess what? I'm gone. Until you guys start using some common fucking sense, I'm not coming back. And I never will. Because the fact that you are proving to me that you don't want to change. You want to continue your political nonsense of your gender political nonsense into this. Take it out now. Walk away. Please, I beg of you. But if you continue down this path, people are going to finally wise up, and they're going to walk away and not spend their fucking money on your company. girl looks like something that came out of the 1970s from a rock band that failed. I don't like looking at Fat Thor. Thor would have never done this. Even if he was told to fucking hit the road by his girlfriend, he would have still cared a shit about the human race. He wouldn't have gotten lazy and turned into Big Lebowski here. But that's what your thinking is. You hate men so fucking much. Well, guess what? I'm tired of carrying the shield to defend women. I'm tired of being the honest man that I am. But guess what? I'm going to continue being the chivalrous, honest man that I am. And if you hate that, fine. Hate me. Please. Whoever holds this hammer, if they be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. Thank you for changing everything. And I'm being very facetious right now, or what have you. I'm not very good with words anymore. Because the fact that you guys keep changing the meanings of words. I am done with your political games. From here on out, I am going to just say what I think about your games that you're playing. And my opinion, it's junk. Paper towel or toilet paper. Everything that came out after 2012, in my opinion, is just that. Toilet paper or paper towel. And you can hate me all you like for it. Please hate me. For those who love good stories and good characters, I highly recommend Alita Battle Angel. Very good film, very good script, and very good characters. And there's a badass woman in the lead. I'm tired of being preached to, because that's what it feels like. And it's the reason why I walked away from cable television, because all I say was political preaching. If you're not a Democrat, you're a bad guy. If you're not a Republican, you're a bad guy. If you're not a Democrat, you're a bad guy. If you're a Libertarian, you're a nutcase. I'm tired of the fucking games. I'm tired of the fucking labels. Grow the fuck up. Get over yourselves. Do your jobs and tell good stories. Take your politics out of it. That's all I ask. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any requests or suggestions that I look up in information, please leave them down in the comments below, or anything in the comments below. Whether you like my video or hate my video or in between, I'm just disappointed in the companies that don't give a shit about characters and good stories anymore. We geeks need to unite once and for all and send a big message throughout. Stop spending money on companies that don't give a rat's fart about history, especially character history. I feel that these people want to just basically take everything that was made great and make it a nightmare. And it's, for me, it's been a recurring nightmare. And I bet that's for a lot of people out there who are fans, all of that. I'm sorry if any of you hate the way I act or the way I voice myself in many of my videos. I am very passionate about the things that molded me into the man that I am today. And comic books were one of them. I may not have had a lot of Thor comic books in my collection when I had a very big Marvel collection. I was ecstatic. I had 2 3-foot comic book boxes full of comic books from Marvel in one, and that was just all Marvel in just the one. And then in the other one was a hodgepodge of everything from third-party comic books, companies, to Image comic books. That included Spawn, Youngbloods, Bad Rock, a whole bunch of other titles that I can't remember anymore, because when I walked away from comic books, I walked towards anime and manga and gaming and forgot about comic books. But in my older age, I went back and I figured I'd pick up some of my old stories. And when I decided, okay, I'm going to be curious and try to check out some of the new stuff. And when I saw that they changed the spelling or the coding for the spell that prevented Thor from misusing his powers, it was his way to prevent himself from making the same mistake that he made with his daughter. He allowed his daughter too much freedom, and she went insane with that power and destroyed Asgard. And she was planning to force everybody, and I mean every life form throughout the cosmos, to bow before her or die. And Odin locked her up because of that. Because he realized that he gave her too much freedom. And that could go for any child, whether she was a boy or a girl. He even made a mess up when he was raising Loki. But yet Loki always considered himself a secondary child. He always considered himself something of a has-been, or not worthy of being of Asgard. But when he finally found out of his true parentage, he hated his so-called dad. But then time progressed. He grew up and became a better man. Sort of. He was and is the king of mischief and mayhem. That's the thing I loved about Loki. That is Loki. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And yes, there were times throughout the entire franchise that he'd show a little good guy in him. But those were very rare. I am allowing my true geek out right now. And I hope you agree with me on this. Even if you don't. As I said, please leave a comment at the bottom of the screen, the video. And whether you liked it or not. What I could do better or anything. Anything. Tell me what's on your mind about this. Tell me what you... For those who like the female Thor, tell me what you liked about it. Please. So I can keep myself from being one-sided. I tried reading that comic book, and it bored the fuck out of me. I walked away from it because it bored me. My suggestion to you, creators, that have your agenda. You can have your agenda. You can have your goals. But if you want to push that agenda, use your creative side to hide it. To make it not noticeable. But the way you're pushing your franchise says the exact opposite. I lost my train of thought again. Spontaneous to a fault. I bid you all good evening. My rant is over. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, I hope you all have a great day, night, evening, what have you. I hope all your endeavors flourish. Whether for good or ill, time will tell. As will history. When you start changing things to fit narratives, you kill stories. It's been proven time and time again. Adios, amigos.